Hey there, UKDCers. This is not legal to carry in the UK. I know this because it says lockback on the back there. So otherwise, I've not even seen this. I have no idea what's in here. It's just a knife to look at from on loan to me from Carl Pearson. Thank you very much, my man. Hugely appreciated. So let's open her up and see. Obviously it's a Rough Rider. Which one is it? Engraved bolster lockback. Okay. Ah, there we go. Oh, this is such a shame this isn't a slip joint. Ah, 100%. If this was a slip joint, I'd have bought this. Especially from Rough Rider, because it wouldn't have been expensive. God, I really like that. Just, you know, it's not trying to be too fancy, but that's just a nice little detail there. So oh man, this is lovely. How annoying is it that this isn't a slip joint? I said it was 4 inches as well, so. Okay, so the blade length is just a tiny bit over 3 inches, but the cutting edge is well under. Full flat grind. God, this thing looks lovely. Okay, so let's have a proper look at her. Okay, so centering's not great. You know, for the price you pay for these, who cares? You know, these aren't what we're calling like super high end, you know, luxury pieces that have to be perfect in every way for the money you're paying. This is a knife you buy to use, or you know, a knife you buy to collect that's affordable, so you can have a lot of them. Nice smooth transitions. I mean, yeah, my nail can catch a little bit there, but my thumb can't feel that. They're all nice and smooth. You get a little lanyard hole here, which is lovely. I will say, so that there's a bit naff. Just that little bit just underneath here, but that's a lot better there. And of course you do get your standard Rough Rider, but again, for a knife that you're just going to use and abuse, any blade play? A smidge, just a tiny little bit. I can feel something just rocking in the bolster there. Can we even see that? If I I don't think you can see any. This is an RR182, by the way, if anyone was wondering. You don't have any stupid razor sharp stuff written on the blade like they sometimes do. If you're wondering what I mean this. Come on. Most Rough Riders I'm used to having just that on the blade, and it's just why do I need that? Be much happier with just that. Just nothing written on there except for Rough Rider and whatever number it is. Just feels lovely. Absolutely lovely in the hand. You know, you could easily do a whole day's work, and that is shockingly good for a Rough Rider. Like, you know, I've seen a bunch of Rough Riders that are just meh, but this one is lovely. If anyone knows that they do a slip joint version of this, please let me know, because I'll be on it in a minute. But yeah, it's an awful shame that they don't do a slip joint version of this, which will be why it's on this channel. Nice smooth action, no half stop of course because it's a lock knife. Goodness. Pretty sure it's going to have come pretty damn sharp. No complaints here. Let me just look up how much this is. You aren't going to believe how much this is. So we're talking for steel, for what feels like wood to me, with the lock back, actually is really comfortable. £9.95. That's jaw-dropping, especially considering this will probably have gone out on my other channel first. I reviewed this, this specimen on my main channel, which is probably, I think this is like 10, 11, something like that, more expensive than this. And this has just such better like quality and workmanship, materials. Actually feels comfortable and usable, whereas this one's a bit, you know. Do you know, I might just buy one of these just for the hell of it. So yeah, this one's an absolute steal. If you're looking for just a work knife for the garden or something, or you know, just something to have in your pocket around the house, or maybe at a work site or something. Full flat grind, comfortable handle, looks nice, lock back, easy to actuate, easy to deploy. I think this is basically like you know, all of the key features that you could maybe want from a simple lockback distilled down into a, like, you know, a really basic functional design. I cannot understand how they are retailing this for £10. Just wow. So I could be really pedantic and say about gapping, but you know, that's raised. But Jesus, for £10 I can't see many more issues on this. And like, you know, that's so smooth for a tenner. That's all right. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm not gonna pretend like there's not like huge raised areas by that spring there. And you can see it there. But goodness grief. Sharpening choil as well. Yeah, I think Rough Rider have knocked this one out of the park. This is really, really good stuff. Thanks for letting me look at this, Carl. Cheers.